Recently, the crisis of immunity is changing our lives. Airports and borders have been shut down. Wall Street 11-year bull market had come to an end. People hoarding emergency food and masks. 40% of the world population is quarantined. Welcome to the stay-at-home edition of the Eason Show. Today, we have 3 special guests online to share their thoughts on the impact of the COVID-19. Would you take turn and introduce yourself to our audience?
Good morning, I'm Lashan, a columnist for The Economist. You can see my opinions in Professional Economic magazine.
Just call me Joelle. I'm your premier.
I'm Michelle. I'm the Minister of Health and Welfare.
Let's cut to the chase. My first question for you all. What has the pandemic impacted on society?
I have survived from the dot-com burst and financial debt crisis, but not sure for this one. The USA Stock Exchange was halted 3 times in 2 weeks. The Dow Jones Industrial Index divided almost 40% in a few trading days. The market is extremely volatile now.
It seems to cause trillions of losses to many companies, especially for the emerging markets. Joelle, do the government have any aids on that?
Yes, our central bank had cut rates for 25 points and will do quantitative easing if the situation gets worse. But we try not to do. As Taiwan had control on the epidemic, the spread of false news from time to time would be the biggest threat. It caused the people to panic. We are trying to curb this kind of false news that cause social unrest.
Seems that fake and phony news was the largest enemy to us. We must remember that the spread of the false message related to the epidemic can be punished by a maximum penalty of $3 million.
In terms of medical treatment, there are more patients with mild illness in Taiwan than in other countries. But even if these patients are asymptomatic, there is still virus in their serum and droplets. So we still can release them from the isolation world. If the number of patients continues to increase, we may face the problem of lack of wards.
Salute to the medics on the front line. My best wishes. Next, what was the most noticed changes in your life due to the epidemic? For me, the most obvious effect is that most people wear masks, and I am no exception. Every time I wear a mask and talk to family or friends, I always feel choked.
Wearing a mask are great ways to fight the virus. It is recommended that everyone bear with the mask for a while. For your question, I have seen improvement on our NHI system. People could buy masks with real name certification. No one could hold on the stock.
Pretty sure there's a big hit on the SMEs due to the public demand and the short of supply. We will have new loans policies soon to help them.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts. That's all for today's show. We hope to see you guys next time and thanks for watching. Take good care, wear masks. Goodbye.